Everyone shut up! Everyone shut up! Alright?
Yeah.
So, last time y'all kind of fucked around hither a little bit. Specifically, a town called Downfall. A kind of smaller bullywug town full of these sopping wet nobles of buildings on stilts, carefully making your way, winning some sort of favor to the king, getting free sopping wet noble clothing while mad dogging a crocodile from the water. You eventually made your way to the entrance of Babylon's cottage. Stripping yourself of the sopping wet clothes, because understandable. You make your way inside, not knowing what to expect.
Look, I feel like even the hag would just nod and be like, "No, that's fair." Only bullywugs would want to wear sopping wet clothes like that. I need to move my glass so I don't get.
Augie, that image is amazing.
No, which one?
The GIF.
Oh yeah, that's his taunt.
Garen's taunt confirmed.
Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember. We came in here last time.
Oh.
Let me.
Do you need me to reread the description of the room?
No.
Maybe.
Just the windows are weird and all that. Like I'm inside, but I can only see as if I. Oh wait, actually no. There's just a big black shadow like here. Yeah, this room's very shadowed. Yeah.
That might just be a glitch. You might have to refresh. Mine's working fine.
Wait.
Oh wait, no, I see what you mean. What the hell?
Who do what?
That's weird.
It's fine for me.
For me, there's a shadow. Like that's where the point of the triangle goes, and it goes all the way.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
To like.
Oh, what?
There.
I mean, it's kind of a non-issue since I'm assuming we're not going to be fighting anything in this room. If it's an issue, though, I'll just like point it out to like Earth. Hey, what's there?
I want to test something. I'm
using my token to see, because there's also one. If I go over here, there's also a weird shadow thing there.
It's because you don't have dark vision. It's from the windows.
Oh.
In here is not lit.
Weird.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I see.
It is dark.
Cool, but also weird. Oh yeah, I need to get,
But I have dark vision.
You do have dark vision. The other two don't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
AJ, you said you needed to read need me to read the description of the rune again?
Yes, please.
So, once you enter through the trapdoor, the first thing you notice is that this room has a large recessed pool lined with moldy clay tiles that takes up most of this, well, square room. Stagnant water fills this depression to a depth of 1 foot. Rising from the pool center is the head of a stone well that gives off an unpleasant, pungent odor. In one corner of the pool stands a tall, dirty, freestanding mirror in an oval frame. And floating on the water is a large lily pad. Creaky wooden floorboards are arranged in a 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. This walkway is crowded with shelves, tables, and stools in all shapes and styles. Almost every available surface is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food, and old junk. Dressing dummies are pushed together in one corner, and a wooden staircase spiles up from another corner. 5 closed doors lead from
Seems like someone hasn't been in here for a while.
Yeah, who's not doing the washing up?
That's the door.
Can I go ahead and do another
This is the
investigation.
door.
See if I can see anything else that's different.
Do you want a perception? Or are you
Sure.
feeling with your hand?
Perception.
Alright, give me a perception check.
19.
19? Alrighty. You will notice. As you're looking around the room, obviously the things that I've described, you will notice on the dummies over here, there's some shabby home-stitched garments. One of them is bare, except for an ugly black pointed hat.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is that?
I can't see anything.
If you have a light source, you're free to light a light source. I will change your vision.
Oh, thank God! Yeah, I'm lighting a torch.
I was gonna say, make sure you changed everyone's vision back from the fog.
Wait,
you
yeah.
do that.
I have dark vision, don't I?
No, you're a dog.
Yeah.
Why the hell would a dog be able to see in the dark?
Torch is like
Me?
20 feet bright, 20 feet low.
Yeah.
I wish there was like a button on a token where you could like press it and it says like, oh, I lit a torch.
There you go. Can everyone see that?
Yeah.
Give me just
Yeah,
a second.
I can see it.
If you're on Foundry, there's a button for that.
I can't see anything.
Are you lighting a light source, Lyra?
Am I lighting a light source?
Yeah. Like a torch?
Sure.
Lantern?
Yeah, I'll light a torch.
Can you see now?
I don't know if I.
Yes, I can. Thank you. Now see Aeldes.
Aye.
Hmm.
That hurts my eyes.
Well, it's only 30 feet.
Sorry.
It's not as good.
I just prefer to use the light.
Just nice doing that like a man.
By the way, what's with that ugly fucking hat?
She'll giggle. I agree.
I was debating if I was gonna pop a detect evil and good, but it was like, it's only 30 feet. Well, that's 6 squares?
So, the hat itself, it's kind of it's pointed, and it's wrapped around the head like a weird mantle. Like, what's the word?
A veil?
Turban?
Turban. It's like a very pointed turban. It's rough in texture.
Sand gnomes.
Eh. I could only imagine a halfling wearing that thing.
Your sight should be returned in this run. I did not change your sight.
Okay.
Go
So,
ahead.
no, that's him. He's standing at the door and staring at it, and is debating. Just like,
Are you gonna open it?
he just like his shoulders slump because it was like, well, we have been kind of quiet. Maybe if there's someone on the other side, they don't know we're in here yet. Are you gonna open it?
Yeah.
Just like a shoulder slump and just opens the door.
Alrighty.
The worst person to bring with you on a stealth mission. The dog that can't keep a secret.
I'm gonna try and rotate the door.
Are you gonna try to swing it? I wouldn't recommend doing that. It's such a chore.
I will just open it. There we go. So, as you open the door, the first thing you see is a rotting horse's head on this like weird shabby skeleton. Its glossy eyes leers at you. Its lips drawn back from pointed yellow teeth. The head is affixed to a large eight-limbed armature of wicker and wire, situated so that it faces the doorway where you entered. Near its wooden crate.
Close it, close it, close it, close it.
Flies buzz around this room. You can hear them from the door, landing occasionally on the animal carcasses that line in small piles over the shelf. On a low table, rest where there we go. Less blah 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 words help. The vodka's kicking in. Rest an assortment of tools, small knives, saws, scrapers, a hand crank drill, sewing thread, needles, and awls. All surround taxidermic subjects in various stages of completion. On a shelf that looks like on its verge of collapse, leans against the wall between two windows and bears the weight of dozens stuffed horrors, each one an artless combination of two or more animals.
Nite then turns, he looks around, sees all this, just kind of goes, turns, gently picks up Bramble to move him back one too, shuts the door, takes his writing with charcoal and just writes on it.
Hello.
No.
What's it
No.
you see in there? Yo, Nite, what you see in there?
Just no. Just puts up the sign next to him too. No.
No.
What do you mean? No. What? Bramble, what did you guys see in there?
We saw dead animals.
Dead animals. I never thought I'd see the day that it got someone like you all scared. Come on, I've seen a dead rabbit or two. I open up the door. It's just a couple mice or something. Oh my goodness! Have a nice day, I suppose, and closes the door.
Also agrees with the no.
Okay, well, Bramble, don't open that door for anything.
I don't want.
Just, I don't want it.
Oh, I'm not touching that thing. Oh. Suddenly a statue of armor appeared in front of me.
Oh, did it, not do that?
So, this room is simple. It's a smaller room. Scraps of cloth and bundles of yarn are piled throughout the small room.
He is currently looking to see if he can find some blue yarn. Thread.
Not really. It's mostly a mix of swampy yellowish. You can't tell if it's the actual color or if it's just mold and moss growing on it.
Best thing that could be, it's all obviously silent because it's night, but he has this, before leaving, staring at this thing now, just what the fuck? How did I not notice that?
Oh.
Oak.
Are you touching the hat?
Where the gloves
It's gonna
are.
be just the chest. He's wearing armor.
I know.
He probably he'd go to reach to grab the hat because it's weird. But if anyone seems weirded out by it, he'd pull his hand away, take out his maul, hold it by the the actual hammerhead, and use the handle to knock the hat off.
All right. So, go ahead and you know what? How hard do you knock it off?
Judging by the fact there's someone currently right next to him, it's less of a swing and more like a But like if you had a
Push.
yardstick, put up. Yeah, more of a push. Just
So,
Nudge.
yeah.
as you nudge it,
Yeah, that's the word.
hey, since, Tarlyn, you're close enough for it.
Please
Oh, no.
don't.
Does a 20 hit?
Eat him.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, it does.
As Nite, you touch it, you see a bunch of bright yellow eyes open up on its side as these tentacles unwrap from the head and lunge at Tarlyn, wrapping around his head. Are you currently wearing any hats?
No.
As it lunges at your head, your head
Head.
latches on for a moment and then
Does it do any damage?
nope.
Okay, well, if it's running away...
The question was, are you wearing any hat? And then it
Yeah.
was it trying to eat a hat?
You can see that it tried to grab onto his hair, but then let go and quickly skittered away.
Oh, stop! Come over here. Only my wife can do that.
If anyone would like to make a nature check, you can try to figure out what the fuck it was.
Absolutely.
Nice
Yeah.
chasing, I'll do it.
I would like to
Bramble
give you
watching from across.
Only
Yeah,
the room.
Tarlyn's
I
wife is
expected.
allowed to grab his hair. 17.
Also 17.
I forgot I turned that off.
let me find the
what was
shirt.
the check again?
Nature.
The dumbest thought. Tarlyn is currently running. Nite is running after him, trying to catch him. Reaches out, grabs the ponytail. No! No movie.
So, Skyler, would you roll?
Give me a second, I haven't rolled yet.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
But
Look, if Tarlyn wasn't wearing his like normal outfit, he would totally wear this. Put it in memes.
in the mean,
Oh god.
I love my wife.
I missed my wife tails.
No, I feel like you'd wear a MILF hat. Man, I love fishing.
man, I love it. No.
So, you said 15?
18, I'll put it in chat.
Alright, yeah. If you roll with in-person dice, please type what you rolled.
I
At
wanna.
least
I'm
it's easier
lazy.
No!
Lazy.
I don't care. You want me to ask you what you rolled 15 different times?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
fuck you.
I will unless you ask me.
So, Nite, you don't know what it is. Everyone else, it
Oh.
reminds you of a
Excellent
creature called of a
idea.
dark mantle. A cephalopod that hides in caves looking like stalagmites.
Wait, hold on. A what?
A dark mantle.
It's an octopus that like latches onto things.
Yeah!
That's all it does.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Harmless.
It's pretty much. Yeah.
Not harmless, but
It doesn't really do much.
yeah,
So in
look,
the mean,
look at him.
He kind of exists.
Oh, oddly
Oh.
phallic-shaped
So-
creature.
Oh.
Get that away from my
So,
head.
what I'm hearing is this thing literally was just gonna cling to his head, and that was it.
You can probably assume that if he was wearing a hat, it would have taken it.
Yes, stinky-ass
Yeah.
octopus wanted to take my beret.
in the meantime,
Nite just grabbing Tarlyn,
Bramble.
just picks up, walks over. This way.
Bramble is curious, and he has an idea.
You don't think he could pick up? Maybe he could. He has 16 in
He
strength.
jumps onto the lily pad.
Tarlyn is
You
114
jump onto the lily
pounds.
pad. You are now standing on the lily pad.
Tarlyn is 114 pounds. I'm
Yippee!
pretty sure you can pick him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Bramble will. Can the lily pad move? Can he row it over?
If you try to make it move, it will not move.
Oh.
Yeah,
Bramble
the
tries
stem.
to paddle. Bramble tries to paddle in the water for a moment, but to no avail. Bramble is stuck on the
16.
lily pad.
You can walk through the water. It's shallow enough.
Oh yeah, it's only 1 foot.
My carrying capacity to comfortably carry on my person is 240 pounds. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he could just... He actually doesn't have much, now that I think about it.
He is uncomfortable in the water.
There's a well.
He looks in the well.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
So,
Well, let's go to this one.
find it real quick. There it is.
We will wait to
So,
see what the well does.
in the center of this pool, there's a well sticking out. Look down, it's very cloudy and it's hard to see through to the bottom of the well. But it reeks.
Stepping away from that, far away from that.
He literally went, nope.
It stinks. No.
Oh,
Might
she
as
just
well look
jumps
in this
over.
mirror over here.
Yeah, it looks like a mirror. You see yourself.
What happens if I touch the mirror?
Nothing.
It's just a mirror.
I feel like I should investigate the mirror. I don't know. Something about it with the mirrors there, right directly across from the well, is telling me something.
Well, thus far from what you can tell, it looks like a normal 360 mirror. However, you can give me an Arcana check or a History check.
I will do. I mean, it's the same either way, Arcana or History. So give me just a second. Well, that was shit. It was only 7.
Mood.
There's the mirror.
Can Bramble take a look?
Yep.
Nite, meanwhile, just goes over to this door. Open.
Nice.
It's a mirror. Oh.
It's a mirror.
I forgot to mention about the well. The water in the well is to the brim. It's like on the brink of overflowing.
No, this.
Oh,
Can you
and
go to this?
It's standing still.
It doesn't seem right to me.
I mean, I guess. Hold on. Excuse me, Bramble.
Wait a minute. I have a thing I forgot I had to say.
Oh.
I have identify. I would like to identify the mirror.
So you take 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes. It's not. You don't have ritual cast, do you?
Everyone
Okay,
can
well,
ritual cast. It takes some minutes to cast, 10 minutes for ritual casting.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't think bards have ritual cast.
We do have ritual cast, but I'm going to cast it instantaneously.
Okay. So you take a
Not
minute.
instant. It's still a minute.
Either way, you cast it. We're not in combat, so it doesn't matter. So you cast it. You can get the sense that it's a mirror, but it has an aura to it. Like, it has an aura of a mix of conjuration magic.
She'd also know how to use it.
Infused this mirror with conjuration magic. Can't quite determine it. I even tried casting identify. It's not really helping.
That's bloody weird. I mean, If it's got conjuration magic and things like that, it might have some kind of activation word.
A part of me
No.
really wants to. A part of me really wants to say, "Here's my activation word," and put my foot through it.
Break the mirror.
I am not playing that kind of character, though.
I
Hop
mean,
over the railing.
what do you think would happen if we broke the mirror?
I don't know. I mean, how
Well,
long do they usually say that you have bad luck for after you break it?
7 years.
7 years.
So, Nite,
Yes.
stepping into this room, you will notice a large cupboard stands alone in this dark room. Fine scrollwork frames the cupboard's doors, which is bridged by a circular panel of dark wood. The panel is inlaid with silver, and a silver hourglass scissors.
He's just gonna, try to examine it. See, actually,
When we opened this door, what was in here?
Moldy threads and felt.
Clothes.
I just realized identify is actually a better version of detect magic.
Yeah.
Because I have detect magic, and I was looking at it, I was like, this wouldn't really be as good. I don't even think I can.
From what I understand, identify just tells you exactly what it is.
No, identify does, as it says, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, charges, any spells affecting it.
You're right.
That kind of stuff. Detect magic just tells you the school, and if there's magic. Get there.
I mean, if you guys want to break the mirror, it's a mirror.
Yeah, it is weird. And no, I'm not
I don't think we
casting
should
that.
break
I
the
only
mirror.
have one spell slot. Save that.
Facts.
Knight's just gonna idly look, examine the thing, look through it, just curiosity.
I'm gonna look behind the mirror.
It's a mirror.
Okay.
There's a mirror on the back? That's what I heard.
We talk about anything, it's like that classic door meme. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, the door. I'm so scared of the fucking door.
Yeah, I mean, we are mostly the same party that took like an hour to open up a door just because we were convinced it was trapped.
I seduced the door.
I'm going to.
That's why I
God,
have
I
Knight.
can
My
feel
God,
like
my
we're ready
God,
from.
seduce the door. Can I seduce the mirror?
No, Nite.
Yes.
If you try to open this cupboard, it is locked.
What's behind door number this one?
You will see.
There are stairs right here.
A flight of stairs run along the outside wall of the cottage, with the wooden doors at the top and bottom of it. A rickety railing hugs the edge of the staircase, which looms above the foggy lake. A steady droning sound comes from a shadowed corner above the door at the top of the stairs.
Maybe later.
What's your passive perception?
So,
Oh, it's like 50. I'm gonna use my passive perception.
what is
pretty high.
what's the cupboard made out of?
15.
It's just wood.
Yep. Bramble. You can probably assume that the droning is probably from a wasp nest, considering the amount of buzzing and seeing the small holes of the paper hive.
Oh, okay. I was like, where the fuck is Bramble that he's hearing wasps?
No, that's one of Bramble's other big fears. Close the door.
Oh, so that's actually good timing because Knight is gonna do a dub. Because it's Knight. Knight's gonna break open the fucking thing. Wood, he gonna kick the fucker.
What?
He doesn't have no one here. I don't
Here,
thieves' tool?
before you do that, give me an investigation check real quick.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. I was gonna say, is it eyes or hands? It don't matter. It's bad either way. Look at that. Not good.
Alright, here, let me test something. Cupboard have AC. No, got it.
So generally furniture has like an AC of 5 and an HP of like 10, or not 10, but like also 5.
Yeah. So go ahead and break it, if you're wanting to break it.
I thought it was like a dresser because my brain turned off because everyone was talking and I tried to listen to everyone and it doesn't help. If it's a cupboard, it's gonna be sorry cupboard. It's gonna be a smack.
Yep, roll your damage. As you beat your maul into the doors of the cupboard, everyone else can hear the crunch of wood as you dent, like, almost broke it into itself, but it's not quite on our off.
So,
You can probably pull it open.
I was gonna say, can I pull it open now that it's been busted?
Yeah.
Just
Fucking neck snap. What the hell was that?
hearing that, leans out of the door frame, does a thumbs up,
You
and goes back in.
you hear when you did that, you also hear the sounds of glass breaking and quite a few things crunching. You can find the remnants of what used to be a teacup,
Oops.
slightly broken feathers of various birds, a horseshoe, scattered pressed flowers and loose dried petals, old frayed coiled up belt, and unopened letters, stray cutlery, and loose buttons of various shapes, color, and materials, now just
It's her
falling
junk
out of the
drawer.
cupboard.
It's her
Yeah.
junk drawer, and he just fucking broke it open because it was locked. Just
So much for the elements of surprise.
Shuts.
You know,
I'm able to look into the mirror.
Yeah, it's a mirror. Oh, I
hindsight.
forgot.
Oh.
Before you walk out, one last thing. There is, well, a crunched old kind of like black material that looks like it used to be a tiny cauldron.
In there.
Like a ceramic cauldron. There's a small paper.
What's on the paper?
You can see the word Spittle Spew.
Looks behind him, notices Aeldes, holds the paper out to him.
Lyra, looking into the mirror, you just see yourself in the dirty reflection.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Would you do me? I'd do me. I'd do me hard.
Nite leaning out of the door frame. You don't see his face. You can feel the expression of what the fuck.
Well, what's out of character?
What?
Lyra's just gonna be like posing into the mirror, like, damn, I look good.
Still have the same expression, just.
You see two types of people in this party. Looks in the mirror, damn, I look good. Versus looks in the mirror, God, what's happened to me? There's a reason Tarlyn doesn't own a fucking mirror.
And then the third type, Nite, looks in the mirror. There's no opinion. He just, oh, look, a little scratch of dirt.
That's what I am.
Where are you, Bramble and Tarlyn? Are you guys wanting to go upstairs? Is that what you're hanging out over here?
I was going to, like, look over at everyone. Oi, going upstairs.
I thought stairs going down.
Nite about to open the door to those stairs.
Well,
Don't open that. There's wasps.
I'm going
For
to
the
use
love of
the
all that is
stairs.
holy, do not open that door if there's wasps in there, please.
Come on, what's wrong with wasps?
They are nature's worst enemy. I fucking hate wasps. Please.
And sting
Oh,
me.
that's kind of funny.
So what
There's
do you
one
do
on your
this?
shoulder.
Where?
No, flinch really hard and like run away. Hold on.
So,
okay,
hearing
come
that,
on.
Nite does the smart, what he thinks is a smart thing. He opens the door, steps inside, and then shuts the door behind him. Just, this is a solution. He wants to see what's through all the doors.
Yeah, but we're going up or down depending on where this thing leads.
I gotta find my thing. If it, because it's like, hey, see this, and it's like, all right, where is that? No response. Got it.
Hmm.
Right. Sorry, give me just one moment. It closed it on me.
Wow. Okay.
So Nite is standing at the top of the stairs and is weighing, like, should I go down there? I don't think wasps have ever bothered me.
With Lyra there, she just sees if Aeldes looks in the mirror, just angry for a moment. Then just looks back.
Interesting.
God damn it.
Because it doesn't want to pull it up. Fine. I'm gonna drag you two. Please do not move. Hit.
Whoa.
So, as you guys upstairs. There we go. The walls of this dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting a grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. The figures inside include humans, elves, halflings, bullywugs, and goblins, among others. Portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, and sketches. All are displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. A framed oval mirror, 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall, hangs in the middle of one wall.
A lot of mirrors. And this hag must really be narcissistic.
Hmm.
There are no physical changes and all that I see whenever I look into the mirrors, right?
Nope. Oh, I lied. This one, do you look at it?
Which one?
The one, the small oval mirror. The one
Sure.
downstairs doesn't do anything. This one, when
Okay.
you look into it, you just see you, but plain face. If you would change your expression, your reflection would not change.
Hmm. That's a little strange.
I don't like that mirror.
I don't like it either. But there's nothing we can do about it.
Hmm.
You open up the door next to you.
Oh. Open. I didn't notice that door.
Alrighty. Before you guys open that door, I'm gonna pause for a second. What y'all doing down here?
Probably just start following upstairs. Not much else to find down here.
I saw Lyra by the well, that's what I was asking. Give me just 1 second. Ow, stomach, ow, stomach.
She's just investigating. If there's nothing going on, she's gonna follow Aeldes.
I do remember she had mentioned that the water is right up to its rim, and the well also smells really bad.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to
That's
mess
why
with it.
Bramble backed away from it.
Yeah, that's why Bramble's not touching it.
Then Lyra will just follow Aeldes.
Yeah, there's probably a rotting corpse underneath that.
Thanks for
Yeah,
that. Does it smell like a rotting corpse?
she went
Maybe.
to the bathroom.
Or, yeah.
Maybe. It's a non-0% chance.
Chances
Non-zero.
of there being a dead body in there are not 0.
Yeah, it's more like a 40% chance that there's probably a dead thing down there.
It's not my problem.
I mean, looking at the fact there was a taxidermy room, it's possible.
Yeah, it's very possible. Wait, actually, yeah.
Like I said, it's not my problem.
But at the same time, that is material that this hag could be using for taxidermy. So why throw it away?
Fair enough.
It's not hard. It is not hard for me to think of fucked up, like, character reasoning.
So since Earth is dealing with woman problems currently,
Yeah.
if I get anime Dark Souls, would anyone want to play anime Dark Souls with me?
Which one? Code Vein?
I do not
Yeah.
have the money.
Anime Dark Souls.
Fuck, I'll
Code
get
Vein.
Code Vein again.
Again?
I think, yeah, I have it on Xbox. I used Bayonet and, like, spammed that whole, like, invisibility phase dodge.
I'm a dirty Dex user.
Oh.
I was
Hits you
like,
with a rock?
well, I can't buy it for now until I get a job. I'll see how much it is. Fucking $59.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Anime Souls, like, okay, I'm gonna keep it so real. If you go in there expecting a Souls-like, you're gonna be disappointed. That shit is so easy.
It is.
I kind of figured.
It's anime
Yeah,
as
like,
fuck,
if
though.
you play a great sword, it's the easiest shit. Code Vein was my entire inspiration for wanting to play a Dampier.
That's fair.
I mean, I'll get it for you if you want to play it. It is
Seriously,
multiplayer.
sorry about that. My stomach
You're good.
That's scary.
started
What's
killing
it?
me.
Code Vein?
No worries.
Let me drag you here.
I do kind of want to play Code Vein again. The DLCs are not worth it though if anyone gets it because Jesus, it's just boss fights.
So
Are you going up the stairs?
You mentioned portraits of like different races and stuff. Do they have specific descriptions or just random?
No, random.
Okay.
Dakota, are you going up the stairs?
Which stairs?
The one you're on?
I thought it was down, but he
No,
was
it
going
goes
to.
up.
So they both go up. He was going to. His brain literally went, oh, everyone's scared of the bees. I'll quickly check to see if something's important there. I'm not scared of them. That was his logic.
So you can probably tell because wasps are very easy to read. If you were to go near them, you're gonna start getting attacked.
Something aggravated them then.
I mean, it's a wasp nest in a hag cottage.
Fair. Probably constantly aggravates them.
You still want to go
I've
up?
actually been near what? Like, he had started to go up it, and then notices they are extremely aggravated. He thinks for a moment. makes mental note of what, magic he has. Thinks for a moment. Small shrug.
So,
Well, everyone else.
as you three are coming up the stairs, that is when Bramble opens this door. Ready? You open this door.
Okay. Yes.
Open the door, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Open door.
Alright. As you open the door, you see. You may enter the room. As
Uh,
as you enter,
yes,
you'll
Bramble,
notice
yes.
two creatures are having a conversation over tea in the middle of this room. The first figure is seated in a time-worn armor. She is tall, lean woman of gray complexion, dressed in black in a wide-brimmed hat obscuring her eyes. The other figure is a toad-like creature with bulging eyes and cracked skin. It is clad in a shapeless garment and sits on one end of the love seat, with its legs pulled up underneath it. Flies flit in and out of its mouth, which hangs agape when it is speaking. Two tiny versions of this creature cling to it like pets. The room is filthy. Dirty dishes and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture was perhaps once of quality, but now stains and mysterious origin muddle every surface. And the upholstery has been patched numerous times, set with its back to the wall in one corner, a broken wooden cabinet. Sturdy legs support the bottom of this cabinet, 6 inches above the floor. A decrepit wooden staircase climbs the wall in the corner. As you step in, the conversation pauses, the toad-like creature creaking its head to look back towards you, Bramble. You see her throat bulge in a croak. What act of desperation compels you to enter my home, little darlings?
King Gulip sent us to talk to you.
You'll croak once more.
Really quick. I would love to enter stealth if I can, since I'm, around the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll stealth for me.
Nite, hearing Bramble talking, would literally just kind of do this. Just so he can make sure he's by Bramble to help protect if something goes wrong.
I'm gonna sandwich Bramble right there and get his back.
I'm gonna.
Literally just.
I think I'm the one holding it. I'd love to hand the book off to Lyra as well.
Yeah, Tarlyn's already cracking his knuckles. It's already cracking his knuckles and loosening up. This man's doing the fucking Goku stretches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He also sent us with a book. He wanted us to give you your book back. Your book back.
You'll see her kind of perk up a little, but her stature not changed much. The little miniature version of her climbing over her shoulder in the back of the couch, as the dark, flat woman also looks over. Book, you say? Come closer
Yes.
then. Bring it to me.
Okay. Can I have the book?
Can't remember who has the book. I think it's Aeldes.
Aeldes
Aeldes
passed
must
it
pass
to
it
you.
I just handed it off to you.
Lyra?
Skyler?
Yes, I'm sorry.
I just handed the book off to you.
Oh, to me, I thought
So
you were
that it
talking
could
to
be.
Bramble. I'll
No.
pass it on to pass it down the line. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll pass it to Bramble.
just gonna,
Thank you, Tarlyn.
just gonna sneak by you. Hold on.
Let me squeeze right past her.
He is soft padding. You cannot hear a single step. I rolled a 19 on myself, by the way.
Pretty good.
I saw
Lyra
that.
will also kind of, I don't know, cover Aeldes in any way that she can.
Who's he giving the book to?
Probably the toad thing.
That's what I assumed.
Alright. So now that you've encountered her, I can now show this handout as he crashed.
Ah,
Bet.
I see.
I see.
That's a figure.
That's something, I guess.
Hello.
You see the little babies on it. There's
Yeah.
like, ugh.
So, are we here to run the ones, or are we just like talking to her?
And
Yes.
right now she's taking the book as she croaks with light, running her fingers through the cover, flipping through it. I wondered where this thing went. And she'll slam the book shut. You remember that this is Favlorna's big book of bad blood.
Ah. And King Gulip was in it, I think.
Mm-hmm. Assuming one doesn't normally come knocking on a hag's door without wanting to. I don't know if that came through or not.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming one
Basically-
doesn't come knocking on a hag's door without asking for something in return.
Yeah. He turns to look at the rest. Stop idling in the door. Step in. Please. All of
Don't
you.
be rude. I'm sorry.
Now, team, I hate to interrupt our conversation, but perhaps we can put it on pause for a moment. Then, as she turns to talk to the dark-clad woman, she would nod and simply sip her tea. I assumed when you had visitors, perhaps some important business come first. Aeldes,
Mm-hmm.
what you doing, buddy?
Well, while they're doing that, I'm just kind of sneaking around. Just gonna start opening doors as quietly as I can, just like looking inside.
Yeah.
Shut up! Shut up, inches! Shut up!
You need to oil the hinges first.
Yeah, I let out a very loud cough.
Yeah.
This is a simple guest room. Several shadow boxes on the walls either side of a modest bed with moldering linen. Most of the shadow boxes contain mummified pixies pinned to boards like a collection of butterflies. The glass on one of the shadow boxes has been broken, and its contents are missing.
Hearing the cough, not understanding why he did that, walks over, rough, pat on back.
Just kind of mumbles to himself.
So,
That's disturbing.
what brings you to
I think King Gulip heard about a revolution, and he wants it to not happen. I have no idea. That's all I can remember.
That's fair.
Even after checking my notes.
I mean, if makes sense. Bramble was kind of just doing his own thing.
Bramble is a carefree spirit. He doesn't know what's danger and what's not, except for Wasp and Trance.
You come here for King Julep about the revolution that they normally have in every ruling. Strange you don't come to him instead. Pity to send retainers.
That was super
Ish.
broken up. I'm sorry.
You're here on behalf of King Julep over a revolution that happens every line. Strange that he wouldn't come himself and instead sends retainers.
Knight
As
holds up
she
a piece of
eyes
paper.
over you.
I think he's scared.
As
Well,
he looks over, yeah, Knight was gonna have written on the paper just, he's a coward.
I asked to deliver the book for you. To ensure that there was no issues in its transport.
I was messaging Aeldes for the description.
Mm-hmm.
I am Tarlyn, Blade of Alara, and I have never ducked a fade. Alright. I'm letting you guys do the talking. I don't fucking remember what we're here for. Other than,
I mean,
has a thing
realistically,
other than
you're right. We're here to run the
delivery.
ones, but
Yeah,
more information's nice.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for us to stop talking so I can, put my hands to fucking work.
Knight looks at the them, writes on his papers, just holds it out, just not to be rude, but who is that?
It's rude for us not to introduce ourselves as part of the King's Court. My name's Lyra. That's Bramble. That's Nite. And
The
that's
King's
Tarlyn.
Sake Court.
Oh yeah,
Lyra will also bow.
Yeah, give the Fey our full names. That's wonderful.
I was gonna say.
And your name?
I doubt you don't already know mine. I am well known around here.
Yeah, King Philip Philosopher Bevlana.
You'll broke indeed. The darker woman would type up once again. Lyra, that woman is very familiar to you.
Bevlana or the other one?
The other one. My name is Charm.
Charm?
Pleasure.
Like C-H-A-R-M. Charm?
Yeah, like charm, like charming.
At the hearing of who that is,
Sorry,
Knight,
I know you from
it's hard
somewhere.
to tell. But Knight looks a little disappointed, but it's very slight.
You look so familiar to me.
Just doing their thing.
I'm just gonna go ahead and step closer as she says this, and she'll do a slight bow as she does. Yes, you do look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
I do not believe so.
Can I try to search my memories or something to see where I recognize her from?
You remember not too long ago, this is the same woman who had detached their shadow.
When she makes this connection, she's gonna hide it. And she'll quickly fix her face and she'll go, right, sorry, I don't know where I've seen you from, but it's a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you and make your acquaintance.
Grandma's gonna point at her hat. Ooh, is that the hat from downstairs on that mannequin?
Bavlorna will throat.
Jumped on Tarlyn's head.
My dog. My dog cat.
We didn't mean to.
Perhaps not to touch things that aren't yours. It's very rude in the sense of hospitality.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Of course, Lyra will cut in. Bramble is still new to this whole thing. I hope you can offer some forgiveness to him. The young lad's quite innocent.
Nite in the back of his head, like, he didn't touch anything, though.
It won't let me whisper this thing. Let me click on it. Is there something that you're looking for in particular? Are you here to take my time and to see that I'm having a very important matter that you're currently in?
Oh, sorry.
We might be able to offer some insight. May we join you?
It's more of a private matter. Give me a persuasion.
Did you just say roll me a persuasion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I moved my laptop to the bedroom, so give me a second. I see the watch just seconds, I'm sorry.
Yes, the eldest is moonshine.
Alright.
It's a giant moonshine machine.
25.
It looks like on the verge of exploding, though. You said 25?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I'm sure it's a private matter and it won't leave this room. I just, sometimes a fresh pair of eyes just seems to help a little bit more.
She'll seem to ponder it for a moment, but Charm would speak up. I don't see anything wrong with it. We're simply gossiping. It's not much would interfere with anything. And Bavmorda will just shift, relent.
Once you feel more comfortable, I can send the fellas out, and it can just be us ladies. And she'll move over here and she'll sit down in front. Is there like a little coffee table, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's a rug.
She'll sit in front of the coffee table. Like I said, I can send the lads out if you'd like me to.
She'll wave her hand. But anyone have a passive perception? Like, what's your guys' passive?
Alright.
Type mine in
Man.
chat.
Let me.
I know
Bramble is the
Bramble's.
highest.
Yeah, I know Bramble's is 50.
12.
Yeah.
Bramble and Lyra. Lyra, you are just barely able to notice. Charm does not cast a shadow, so you can probably assume that the shadow you saw detach from her is somewhere around here. You don't know what for, but it's around. Now then, where were we? And I'll pause on that. Meanwhile, Aeldes,
Mm-hmm.
the room you entered before was as I described to you. And as you continue on, you can find this contraption. Coming across this contraption. Here, I'll go ahead and read out the description for the rest of them. They didn't get the message. So the first room he entered, this room has two exits above each door. Mounted on a wooden plaque is severed goblin head with its mouth agape. Other furnishings include a sideboard, 2 cupboards with doors made of wood-framed glass, and a large banquet table covered with plates of half-eaten food and a swarm of feasting flies. A chandelier hangs above the table, and tallow candles filling the room with a dim, flickering light. 6 mismatched chairs flank the table, 3 chairs per side. The next room he entered, it has a contraption made of entangled copper tubes connected to a pot-belly boiler and a dozen of cylindrical containers, which in turn spout even more tubes that feed into buckets. Barrels and clusters are clustered in the southeast corner, and a work table in the one corner of the room has the copper and metalworking tubes thrown across it. Light filters in through the green diamond-shaped panes and glass that Aeldes, what would you like to do?
Well, I put it in the thing, but if I'm capable, I would love to dump out my water skin and fill it with this moonshine if I can.
Why am I not surprised at all?
So,
No, I'm not.
go ahead and roll me a dexterity save as you very carefully move to shift the bucket from the end of this copper tubing so you can fill your water skin.
Uh, 15.
15? Alright. Being very careful. Like, it's easy to see that this thing is on the brink of failure.
Oh yeah, he's just like very cautiously.
Like this thing's held up by duct tape and hopes and dreams.
Yeah, twigs and glue, twigs and glue.
But you are able to fill your water skin with Bavlorna's hooch.
Hell yeah.
It's a very standard moonshine.
Standard moonshine can get you pretty wasted pretty quick. Anyway.
Anyway. Is there anything else you do in this room? Or are you moving on?
Checking something really quick. I would love to set a trap. If I can.
Oh no.
I have thieves' tools.
Alrighty.
How smart you are, Aeldes, straight up.
So,
Alright.
I want to shut this door, and it's a very simple trap. So I shouldn't really have to make any kind of checks for it, because all it's gonna be is shutting the door and setting a taut string from the doorknob to the valve.
Okay, I'm
Alrighty.
guessing.
If this thing is being held together with duct tape and dreams, one failed valve will cause this shit to fall apart and blow up.
Alright. Go ahead. The only thing I'll have you do is give me a sleight of hand.
Absolutely. Things I'm good at. It's a dirty 20.
Alrighty. Very carefully you attach this taut string. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut this door whenever you want to shut it.
Just, I just shut it, tie the string to the doorknob, come over to the valve, tie it off, and just slowly move along.
As
This
you are
ain't my
moving
problem
along,
anymore.
all of you will hear as they continue their conversation. It's pretty much gossiping. You hear simple things about Edelyn and Scabatha. Some of the things include that Edelyn is still wound up in her tragedy. It's all she cares about it. Doesn't care about the power that we now gain. She has her own realm and still she wallows over the solar eclipse. Surprised she gets any visitors anymore. Though Scabatha isn't much better in her little sweatshop children. Still grinds my ear. Indeed. The eldest.
Mhm.
As you move on.
After I shut the door.
You shut the door.
I'm being very cautious about this.
You would walk into this room. In this gore-splattered kitchen, a stout figured in a stained apron, iron boots, and a crimson cap, and a bloody meat cleaver chases a pair of vultures around the butcher's block, while the squawking birds fight over a scrap of meat. You can see on this table, it's just a very stringy meat of unknown origin. Smaller, stout woman just screeching at these vultures as she's waving her cleaver at them flying higher in the room, pawing back at her. Get away from my fucking thing! Don't you know I have to get dinner ready? Feathers.
Is that a bloody red cap?
Assume so. She has not noticed you. And she's just like almost like leaning over her butcher's block as she's trying to heave the cleaver down into the meat again. The vulture's eyeing it intently. Do you do anything?
A way to get into the good graces. Sure, why not? Seems pretty awestruck. I'll fire off a firebolt from my sneaky position.
Alright. Where are you firing?
One of the vultures. Probably the one in the far corner.
Oh. Roll with advantage.
I'm guessing you're subtle spelling it.
I don't have that power yet. There's a 23 to hit.
That hits, it's a vulture.
Yeah, I assume.
2 points of damage. Alrighty.
For 6 points of fire damage.
Alrighty. As you blast this...
I did ask before. I don't remember if you said I could or not for the sneak attack on stealthy magic.
If you had a way to make it quiet.
Ah, okay.
As long as you are hidden and they don't know you're there, I don't care.
Oh, that's better.
Like, if you're suddenly being blasted by a spell from a place that you didn't know someone was...
Yeah, that's fair.
I would consider it a sneak attack.
I mean, yeah.
Logic is why you still can do a sneak attack with a gun.
Yeah.
True.
So,
for an additional 5.
it only has 5 HP. It's
Yeah, just suddenly roast turkey falls from the sky.
As you blast it, the red cap jolts as the vulture screeches out a burning cry as its feathers ignite and it falls into the water basin over here of dirty dishes. The sizzling of steam as the other vulture caws and quickly leaves.
Aeldes just looks at the red cap. Aeldes just looks at the red cap, puts a finger to his lips. Shh.
Who the fuck are you? The fuck are you doing in my kitchen?
I guess looking around. Again, subtlety would be nice. Aeldes, a pleasure.
She squints. Her grip tightens on her finger. Looks for Bramble. Go back to chopping her meat. Don't dare point that deadly finger at me, or you'll find something worse. Blowing up goddamn objects, with each chop accenting her rage.
Not a fan of frog gross and ugly.
What gives you that idea? I'm stuck here in a kitchen chopping rotting meat and dealing with pesky taxidermy vultures.
Seems we have a like mind.
She'll harum. Are you looking to do her in?
That's the plan. As my friend would say, run the ones.
Yeah.
Oh. You're wanting to get a jump on her. You know she can't handle widow shins. Causes a damn bitch to sneeze uncontrollably at that. Slamming her cleaver down into the once more. Segmenting it into it.
Walking backwards causes her to sneeze.
Apparently, she don't like widow shins. She's allergic.
That's hilarious. I love the Fey Realm more and more. I appreciate it. We'll see what we can do.
Cut back to the others. Are you guys doing anything in this room while they're gossiping?
I mean,
No,
Nite's
just
kind of like inspecting whatever the hell that thing is.
That's a mini Bavlorna.
Some mini
Staring at
Bavlorna.
it. Reaches
It's
out
a little.
to touch it. Just.
It'll hiss and move to climb back onto your shoulder.
Like his hand snaps back in confusion, just like what the. Looks
Don't
at
touch.
like Tarlyn and Bramble, just like.
They don't like to be touched. Beast.
Lyra is fully engrossed in gossip.
If you are fully paying attention, some of the things that they will reveal, because I'm not gonna roleplay two people gossiping to each other for over an hour. Little things you can pick up is that Adeline is the one who lives in mountains. You already knew this. People try to gain her favor for performing a tragedy for her. Though not many are able to perform something worthy of her liking, so to speak. Scabatha, on the other hand, is too engrossed in her sweets and her little pet dragon. But she's been having trouble with her own rebellion. A child at that.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but what do you mean a child?
Charm would speak up. Just as I said. A child. They're protected here in Prismia. You can't do nothing against them. But they've been running their own rebellion, trying to free the little workers.
Nite is very intently listening.
Making
That
horrendous stories.
So a child is leading this revolution.
Indeed.
What's the child's name?
I do not remember.
Oh. Where's the child revolting at? Is it anywhere near here?
Trav Lorna will croak. Good luck getting there. Thither, my sister fell. Blasted forest. The further went down the swamp, murk of the swamp ice down. And she'll croak once more. So my damn fool makes unfortunately. Perhaps in reciprocity. You said King Gulum. You came here for King Gulum's sake.
Yes, we did.
Right. He will be held. And if you could do me, I can get you to thither. If you so wish. All I ask is you pass the pool down below, haven't you? Go on with the well.
I'm sorry. It's I don't know if maybe it's just my headphones, but could you say that again? I'm sorry.
She would offer protection for Gulip and deal with his reciprocity. She will help you get to thither in exchange for a favor. You've passed the pool down below, have you not? The one with the well.
Yeah, we've passed the well.
Its well is clogged. Fix that, and I'll get you to thither. I need to soak. Can't you see that my skin is cracked and brittle? I need my pool. And you can see like her skin is actually physically cracking, like she has a moisturized ear.
Nite kind of like holds up a finger and then writes down, is it just a clog straight down?
Something is clogging the well. I do not know what, but it is.
Writes down again, do you have a way to help us to breathe underwater?
You wouldn't need to.
Bills his
What
head.
do you mean?
That did not come through.
What do you mean? I mean, none of us can breathe underwater.
It's not that deep.
Just like does a little nod, and he just turns and just starts walking towards.
Oh, wait. Nite, hold on one moment. Really quickly,
Looks over.
why do you want us to clog the drain? I mean, not that we mind, I'm just curious, I guess.
Well, you wanted a favor. I don't like doing it. Why not have someone else do it?
I mean, I suppose fair enough. While she's saying this, could she go ahead and roll an insight check?
Absolutely.
No shit. Right hand on the Bible, I rolled a natural 20, and with insight, it's 23.
What are you trying to insight?
I'm just trying to see if she's hiding something. Like, maybe there's a reason she doesn't want to go down in the well. Maybe she's skittish or hesitant about going down in the well to retrieve whatever it is that's clogged in the drain.
Yeah. She doesn't know what's clogging it, but it seems like she can't be bothered.
Right, fair enough. So, in exchange for unclogging the well, again, we just like to be completely and totally sure. For did you get all of that?
No.
Didn't get any of that.
Push to talk. I'm sorry. What's the last thing you heard?
We heard so,
Like,
and that was it.
Of course it was. So
I don't like
just want to
push
make
to talk
sure.
for that reason.
That's the only reason I'm using push to talk because Garen is also listening. Um.
Don't use push to
So
talk.
push to talk so far. It's just when I'm pushing on it. Anyway, so just to be totally clear here, you want us to unclog the drain, and in exchange, we're able to use the well to go to this place we wish to go. Correct?
The well does not let you travel. I will give you a means to travel to thither.
Okay. She'll look to the party after she says okay. Well, I mean, is that all right with you guys?
That's fine with
Knight,
me.
who would literally just be about to leave the door, or just like, okay, it's a thing to do.
So,
Just like, right there,
are you
about
guys
to
doing
squeeze.
it? Hey, Eldest.
Mm-hmm.
As you enter this room, you can see that this room contains dozens of pickling jars on wooden racks. Most of the jars you can see are filled with pig snouts, toads, small birds, onions, mushrooms, and other tripping ingredients. You can see one of the jars also contains a contestry.
Bloody
Small
what?
mushroom cube.
Just gonna shut that door.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
He's so happy. He's just happy to be here.
Why the fuck is he? Why the fuck
I
is he
changed
so
my
happy?
mind. I'm grabbing that jar. I don't know where it's at. I'm grabbing it. I don't care.
Make me a perception check.
I want to like throw him at like a wall at terminal velocity. Why is he so happy?
There's actually a scientific thing about violence
Throw.
towards cuteness.
Nah, I'm just violent.
That's a
No,
12.
it's like an
Yeah,
actual
it's
thing
called
though.
cuteness aggression, where you want to
Yeah.
squeeze something so much, like you love something so much, you want to squeeze it to death to preserve its cuteness.
You wander around the room. Right here. Look at me. There he is.
Oh! He's just gonna grab the jar. You're coming with me. I don't know why. I fucking love you. He's gonna stuff him in my pack.
Bubbling, bubbling, bubbling. Bubble, bubble.
I'll let you help when we're done here. I don't know why. I bloody love you. He's just gonna come out, shut the door. That's a weird place in there. Just looking at the red cap.
You enter the pantry.
Yeah,
I else wouldn't see it.
it's bloody weird. Usually pantry has like vegetables, cut meats, not whatever that was.
That meat is in the freezer. Thumbing
Well,
to the room.
I mean salted meats. Sorry. Anyway, based on distance traveled, I'm going to assume that leads back to the study. Is there a way down from here?
She will come over to this door. There, but I wouldn't recommend it. Bloody wasp made a home at the door.
Bleeding hell. What about that one?
meat storage.
That's what?
Meat storage.
Oh, I mean, does it lead outside?
Do a nod. You hear whistling from out there.
Yeah, I'll take it. Goes over, opens the door.
You open the door and you can see there's 3 cages hanging over this balcony. One of them contains a smiling satyr. Oh, hello!
Hello?
Picking his moved feet. Enzel's the name. I'm assuming you're here to see the hag.
In a manner of speaking, Alpha, he's gonna shut the door.
I would like to note he is butt ass naked.
What?
Okay,
That's
he has
exciting.
so,
Yeah.
he has,
so,
he has fur on his lower half, but he does not have any clothes.
Satyr
well, I mean, it's a
cock.
satyr. So, Aeldes, no, he's not creative, he wouldn't care. He's just gonna look at him. I don't know what to do here. I don't trust many things in the Feywilds. No offense. I'm gonna go. He's like gestures off the balcony.
I mean, you can. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can.
Why not?
There's marrow in there. They're not too kind. There's also crocodiles, there's bullywugs,
I mean,
more crocodiles.
we had to row to get down here. We already made friends with the bullywugs, and
Oh, really?
a crocodile's not after me.
Croc over there is after Nite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why he's like, they're not after me. I don't know what the bloody hell a marrow is, but they're probably after my other friend as well, so...
Oh, marrow are like weird fish people. Very keen on the whole, eating flesh kind of. One of them bit my tail once. I didn't like it. I guess they didn't like my music.
He, like, looks at the bottom of the cage. Are there screws there? How's this held here?
Uh, it's a very shabby metal cage. And it's like very like haphazardly made. You can unscrew the bottom, but he's probably gonna go. Boom. There is a door, like facing the inside of the balcony. That's probably how
Well, he
the
was
red
thinking
tab.
he was thinking more of a distraction, drop him in the water, and then go after him in a different direction.
Jesus.
I mean, on top it's
I think
connected
this
to a
character's
metal
scaring to
beam.
die.
I mean, he's not a total dick. I mean, give him a chance. Hmm.
Well, alrighty then.
I mean, if you're willing to try and pick the door open, like,
Yeah, I overheard something about reciprocity. If I let you out, could you distract anything that's in the water? You know, give and take.
I mean, yeah, I can try my best.
It works for me. Am I able to open this cage at all?
Go ahead and roll me peaceful.
You got it.
While you're doing that, I'll drag the gang. Hi, gang. You're going downstairs.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I have the mental thought of the entire time Aeldes is doing it.
Oh, sorry.
The hack knows. It just finds it
Yeah.
entertaining.
22? Yeah. You'll be able to open the door.
Flash.
Yeah. if Tarlyn had AirPods, he'd be bumping the one playlist I have, tunes to beat the shit out of you two.
Right.
As you open the door, the table will flick up. And Damsel would click his booms, pop out, and bow to you. Thank you much kindly. Now, distraction. You want him distracted in the water?
If there's any creatures down there, yeah, it'd be nice. Uh, Aside from mortals, obviously. I mean, like, humanoids. You said they were like fish people. I've never heard of fish people. I know frog people.
Oh.
They don't have fish people in Waterdeep.
So we kind of moved to. It's like, oh, excuse me. Stand on the edge.
Oh yeah.
All right. Holds his nose, steps off, and plummets into the water. You don't see him for a moment, but you can see fins rise up out of the water and follow. That's not. But you can see him pop up, and you hear a pleasant melody, humming tune and wistful.
Yeah, it's a satyr. He'll be fine. It's a
Yeah.
mesmerizing melody. I know what I'm doing. He's
Yeah.
literally a Pied Piper. I know satyrs. He'll jump down
Into the murky water you go.
and then head like underneath where the mirror and everything else is, just swimming, taking his time.
I'll just drop you back up here. The
Yeah,
rest of you, I'll have you hang out here for a second.
no worries.
The rest of you go back downstairs. You're back to where you were. Night, approaching the pool, you can see the well with filled to the brim with water. Do you do anything?
Nice. Essentially, he takes his scarf off, wraps it around his maul, and essentially he placed it up there. Like, he's not getting that soaked in whatever this is. He just kind of jumps in and kind of folds his arms up, trying to use his feet to fucking whatever's stuck. He got nothing, so he's just kind of winging it.
You said it was your maul.
He put his maul over here with his scarf wrapped around it, aka so they don't get potentially lost in whatever the hell's in here.
Let me double check something.
I made sure his scarf and maul were not on his person.
So, I'm seeing, how far this goes. So, as you kind of move to get into the water, you feel the water in here immediately start tingling against your skin. It's like it's mildly uncomfortable. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Oh no. Yeah, about what I expected. Tingly.
You go further in the
If
well.
any of them are able to notice it, he does like a definite and then proceeds.
Alright. As soon as your head goes underwater, you feel your feet touch something as it starts to sink into a very thick kind of substance.
Alright. He is then going to do his best to squat down and put his hand to it and point blank guiding bolt it. He doesn't know what it is. He's going destroy it.
What are you doing? You will take 14 points of acid damage as your feet touch this thing and your hand.
I am unconscious.
Oh.
Nite has now just floated back up to the surface.
As you feel this searing pain and it startles you. As you just eyes roll back, essentially.
I will hop over the railing, grab Nite, and pull him out.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Wet gurgles. Like, you can just hear the gurgling.
As Aeldes, let
Mhm.
me move you onto the trapdoor. As you're coming up, soaking wet, all of you can see coming out of this well, very slowly, like a tube of fucking toothpaste. This gelatinous cube. Well, gelatinous cylinder.
No,
Oh no.
It has to like slam down on its side and roll to get around.
Wait. I
It
know
literally
exactly what it
reaches
looks
the
like.
ceiling as it's at the top of this well.
Now it's all making sense.
My name is Tarlyn, Blade of.
Look at me.
I need you guys to roll.
Mimics
I
here
am
now.
Tarlyn, Blade of Alara, and I have never ducked a fade.
There's my initiative. That's
Yeah,
actually not bad initiative.
I'll put it in a term that you can understand right now, Nite. Whoa. You fucking if I actually wait.
Tarlyn going last, fucking loser.
What was it? Vigilant Blessing?
Oh wait, I can do that. I have
Advantage on initiative. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who gets advantage?
Himself.
Himself,
Okay.
because he's
I
a
thought it was an aura bonus.
because he forgets about it constantly.
Ah,
Yeah.
Just like every Twilight cleric. Don't feel bad.
bro. I'm gonna keep it so real. That's the only thing keeping me from playing like paladins and shit. Because I forget about bonuses I get.
oh yeah, bonuses. I should probably check that out.
Like I could be like,
I don't-
damn, this random
think that
enemy
move was
poisoned me
advantage.
and gave
Yeah,
me a
it's
disease,
It
and
did
then I
roll
like,
that advantage. I don't think.
I'm keeping the 13 anyway.
nah, go
Fair enough.
lower. When they go low, you go even lower, King.
Oh, TJ, hear me out. Go into the options.
Nothing good has
The
ever come
middle
from
column. Go down to initiative stop. There's a thing that literally says advantage. You can change it to advantage.
Middle column.
Strength in the options
Oh.
thing. Strength, dexterity, constitution, initiative modifier. Yeah.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you don't have to worry about it. You might want to test roll it because I don't know like how it works.
Fine. Actually, I can
It
test it, but I might give it to someone else after this, just so I can remember and be like, oh yeah, I gave it.
yeah, it auto rolls 2 and gives you the higher
I want to
That's cool.
take a bite out of the gelatinous cube.
gelatinous
Like,
cylinder.
so, yeah,
Gelatinous
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
yeah. I want to take a bite out of it so bad. Like it looks like it would be like blueberry flavored, and then when I bite into it, my jaw melts off, and I like scream, but I'm not allowed to like make any noises because the
So-
blood is filling my throat.
It's technically a large creature, but it's literally this, but all the way to the ceiling.
It's okay, Knight. I feel you too, man.
He
I
was
would have
trying to do
fallen
a
for
good
that.
thing.
So, Lyra, what would you like to do to the gelatinous cylinder?
Well, now it all makes sense. Stop. And she's going to, for a second, she's going to go ahead and let me think here. You know what? gonna hit it with dissonant whispers.
Stupid ass cube.
Can you post this in whispers?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, but everyone's gangsta till I get to pick another insane weapon and I pick a fucking gun.
I was seeing if it was a fear. So, wisdom save. That's 9. How much movement do you have, my guy? It's a cylinder.
I can't wait to see the cylinder move.
Wrong. Sliding.
Could it be the boulder sound from SpongeBob where it's like...
I don't have those sound effects.
I have the next best thing.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
No!
There aren't no gnomes here right now.
My PTSD.
Yeah, there is. There is. It's the red cap.
My eyes went so
It's like
wide
Goblin.
my heart sped up a little bit. I only get that kind of visceral reaction from the fucking re-zero. Oh, wow!
So,
now that it's moved away from me, I'm gonna go ahead and move back 10 feet. Over here is fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action to give Tarlyn a D6. And as she does that, she's gonna pull out her lute and strum some really dope guitar riffs.
it's Hell's Bells. Alright. Aeldes, you see gelatinous cylinder slide across the
What in the bloody hell are you doing?
Points over at Nite unconscious.
Oh, I got nothing for him.
He is floating.
But that I can do something about.
There we go.
Yeah. That I can do something about. Gesturing at the fucking cylinder.
Oh yeah, the cylinder.
I'm going to cast a chromatic orb of fire. For a 14 to hit.
Good job.
That definitely hits. It's a giant cylinder.
God, I hope so. Get all my D8s over here. Your other D8. Yeah. 21 points of fire damage. I was nearly max on that damage. Jesus.
Good shit.
As you pelt it with this chromatic, or what? How much was it?
21 points of fire damage.
As you pelt it, its body just.
Yeah, so he holds his hand out as it seems to like radiate from his hand, like wisps of fire gathering out from his hand and forming into an orb as he just kind of throws it forward, crashing into it and just kind of.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I moved 5 feet up. I'm gonna just 25 over here. Just. So why are we fighting this thing? And that'll be my turn.
Nite,
We're cleaning,
I need a
cleaning it up for
saving
that.
throw.
Oh, that's a fail.
Oh.
Ooh.
Huh.
Hey, I'm just happy it wasn't a 1.
Alrighty, Tarlyn.
5, 10, 15. Get back here, bitch.
Oh no.
Draw Karambit from a hidden area. He reached up in his hair and produced a knife. First attack, 15.
That hits.
Alright. Yikes, that's good damage. Second attack, at advantage. Used a key on it so I could make this. Advantage because Helmbreaker. 20. Let me actually post this one. Helm Splitter. You take. Okay, so it takes 7, 8, 9. It takes 9 damage from that second one.
Alrighty.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty.
I'm now waiting here, hitting a strange pose, ready to royal guard.
As you slash strike, cutting away this gelatinous cylinder, it now seems like a chiseled cylinder. Bramble.
Oh no, Nite. Level 2 cure wounds.
Woohoo!
Pause of healing.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I command thee heal.
16 healing.
Hey,
Not bad.
good shit.
It's okay. I can help. And then I think that'll be it.
There was that slight sound of gagging.
Mike, turn on the TV. They hit the carnival.
I love you for that, actually. Turn on the TV and they hit the fucking.
They hit the fucking carnival.
Turn
Well,
on
So,
the
I
that
have
TV
a quick
any
question
channel.
Alrighty.
How is this like flush to the ground, or is it just
No, it's above the water.
Okay.
It seems like the water could be higher to about like a depth of 3 feet, but
I was mainly asking if it would take, what would it take to actually get up it from without going through the the stairs.
nothing. You just move up it.
Okay. You never know. Some DMs might read it as it being deeper.
I don't know.
That's
I
why
figured that was the case.
Yeah, that's Bramble's turn.
I
Alrighty.
guess there's also the fact it could also be like a pool where there's up.
You. Hey, hey, Tarlyn.
God.
I am not
I
into
need
this
a
genre.
dexterity saving throw.
I am not into this genre of video. Get the fuck off me. 19.
All I imagined in
As
my
you
head
are
was the Manaba from
pushing
Fear and
up your
Hungry.
side as it moves to slide towards you.
It's shaking it off.
5. Let's stop.
Tarlyn, don't get injected, man. I don't have any worm juice.
Oh god.
Alrighty. Cylinder's turn. Hey, Lyra. What you doing?
Go ahead and knock it. You're not even that gelatinous, actually. You're more watery, if anything. You're not even that watery, or you're not even that gelatinous. You're more watery, aren't you?
The gelatinous cylinder has exactly 1 brain cell. And that brain cell is not enough to comprehend the insult, but it goes through anyway.
It-
Psychic damage.
Somehow you feel that its feelings were hurt. You don't know how though.
Fuck it. And on my, can I cast Bardic Inspiration on more than one player?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it as many times as you have available.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a second Bardic Inspiration on Aeldes.
Ayy.
Just make sure you put down as, like, keep track of how many times you're inspiring.
I did. I subtracted 2 from my little ticker.
Cool.
Winks, finger guns.
Aeldes.
The wink back.
Firebolt.
Good job.
Firebolt. Alrighty.
21 to hit.
It's a cube. You hit.
Man, I hope. No, it's a cylinder.
For a cylinder.
It's,
Yeah.
You're right. It's a cylinder.
It doesn't change anything. I still hit. For 4 points of fire damage. I wish I could use the Bardic
Alrighty.
Inspiration for the damage.
Alright.
When Aeldes hits it, Lyra will hear.
Wow. Anything else you'd like to do?
He's just looking around. So where did this thing come from? What the fuck? And that's his turn.
The whale! It came from the whale!
Hey, Nite. This thing just
Yeah.
burnt the fuck out of your feet.
So, I mean, if he stands up, because,
If my thing hits that there's no real limit
well,
to
fuck it.
Carnage, Marvel's insane psycho.
Uh,
Or Lucy, the messed up murder lady.
trying to think of what to do. He doesn't have his maul on him.
Or more.
Oh. So, stood up, so that's 15. 20, 25, 30, picks up his maul, and just, from here, just casts fucking Guiding Bolt. Just,
Go ahead.
oh, okay. Yeah.
You hit.
I only can cast that one first.
Alrighty. As you blast a good chunk out of this gelatinous cylinder, its form starting to struggle to maintain.
I know exactly how it's flavored for this guiding bolt. He
Hey,
picks up his maul, creates a little ball of holy energy in his hand, tosses it up, and hits it like a baseball.
Hey, you wanna know something funny? That does 2 extra damage. Wait, does it? Yeah, it just says next attack and takes extra damage equal to your wisdom mod. Yeah, Tarlyn left cuts in it that you can specifically target to deal a little more damage. It takes 13, and if it failed the wisdom save, it actually takes 4 damage. Helm Splitter. I completely forgot how this thing worked.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. It's taken a total of 4 extra damage. That's pretty damn good, if you ask me.
And next attack has advantage, as this thing is struggling to maintain cylinder.
Alright.
Guess what? You're the next attack. Enjoy advantage.
Yeah, let me just, you know what? Knife 17.
That hit.
So that is 7, 8, 9 damage. Use another key, make a second knife attack at advantage. 22, that hits. 5, 6, 7.
I believe it's only the next attack. After that, it's just it.
Yeah, only the next attack.
Oh, I thought I could.
Either way, it's a 17 and a 22.
Yeah, I thought I could chain it, because, before the beginning of your next turn, the next attack against that creature is made with advantage and takes extra damage equal to your wisdom mod. Okay, no, for the first attack it wouldn't have been with advantage. Second one would have been because I was making a second attack with that weapon.
There's also the fact the first one would have advantage due to the fact of Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt, yeah.
So I guess, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so... That
I mean,
is...
either way, it's still the same.
Either way,
14 damage.
Seven. Nine.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh god.
And this thing is struggling to maintain.
Cohesion.
Yeah. /// Target there, pointing to open wound that isn't healing properly.
Ah, yes, open wound. It's literally just a thin cylinder just struggling to hold itself up.
Yeah, he's cut it in such a way that you can see the little bit of a core poking out. That's my turn.
Hey, Bramble.
Get the ass,
Yeah.
Bramble.
So, Bramble's gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Yes.
And
Bully the
just
singular brain cell. Bully the
You-
singular brain cell.
just you hurt Nite, and then instead of the bell dong, he hears a fucking echoing bark instead.
Yeah, no
Ooh, I
Taco
like
Bell.
that.
Roll your
Nice.
damage. Roll your d12.
I just had the mental image of one of the squeaky toys.
Thinking of like, you guys remember the movie Bolt?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Can you think of when he
dog
barks
barking
into
Bolt,
the
yeah.
fucking... When he
The
barks
super
into
bark.
the...
Yeah.
I mean, there's the super bark, and then when he barked into the fucking vent at the end.
The vents. Yeah.
Exactly.
8 damage.
You essentially did
Alright.
what the max damage would have done if it
How
had no
how do you destroy the gelatinous cylinder?
as it bar-
Yeah.
as he barks, the whole room hears it, and it just falls over and collapses onto
Oh
these
god.
ones,
Has a heart attack.
melting into the water.
Wait. That's when you grab the token and just stretch it. There it is. Stretch it all the way, huh?
Hold on.
God, that's so dumb but funny.
There we go.
I love it. That's so dumb.
So, fuck. As it melts.
Meanie.
Knight, taking a deep inhale, starts walking towards the stairs.
Wait, Nite, can you kind of confer for a moment? I would like to discuss something before we head back up to Bevlon.
Stops like right here, just looks at her, thumbs up.
She'll motion to the other party members to kind of get closer.
So, as you guys get rid of the gelatinous cylinder, you'll notice the well start to bubble and start to flow over the pool that you guys were standing in, now rising to 3 feet.
Yep. Bramble will immediately get out.
Agreed.
Doesn't fix the smell, but water's deeper.
It doesn't fix the smell, but who cares?
How the
Lyra,
gelatinous...
Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say how the gelatinous cylinder got there. I don't know. Somebody flushed the wrong thing.
Bevlana, what kind of shit
Flushable
you
wipes
shitting?
are not flushable.
You know, you could have prevented this happening if you just bought that the the TV sale anti-ooze in your drain pipe.
You need
Green
a
powder.
gelatinous snake.
Yeah. Get like one of those little things they use to like fish hair out of the
Yeah,
shower drain.
a drain snake.
Drain
Yeah.
weasel.
Oh yeah, it's about 1 a.m.
Oh, it
About to
is?
say.
I agree with Aeldes.
Yes,
Yeah.
12:58.
I can call
So-
everybody too and we can end for the night if y'all are okay with that.
Yeah. So this is where I'll end it. So as you guys are gathering yourselves and collecting, what's less of semblance of what the fuck is that? That is where we'll end for the night. And you guys do gain a level.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
At Florida.
Fucking finally. All right.
Launch level plus Charactermancer.
Launched.
You
Sorry,
guys are
wait,
now
what's
level
my
5.
health?
Oh.
Wait, we're level
Am I
5?
correct? No, I
No,
forgot.
we're level
It's either
4.
4 or 5.
We
yeah.
would be going to 4.
Yeah, we're going to 5.
Yeah, we're go. Yeah, no, you're right. I forgot.
We
Yeah.
totally got 2 levels out of that.
Wow,
Totally.
I have rolled
I have a bad
next.
habit of forgetting where.
I have
what
rolled
levels I like
next
to go.
health for like every single time I've rolled health.
So I need to remember I'm at 16 hit points.
So this is either a feat or an ability score, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. For you guys, I'm multi-classed.
Everyone
Yeah.
point and laugh at the rogue.
I know it's fine. Just you
Okay,
wait.
let me know when you extreme.
Oh,
what
yeah.
feat? Do
All
I want
right.
to take a feat? That is the question.
There's no one watching, so I'm not gonna bother rating them.
Oh, fair.
And we're done.
So,
Or
Skyler,
Miss-
Jeremy
roll
is
the
obsessed with your cube.
Jeremy is obsessed with my nice cube.
Yeah, your cube. Yeah, because he was
Yeah.
fiddling with it in the office, and it's like, I am fascinated by this thing. It's like, yeah, it's Skyler's cube. And it's like, I'm fascinated by it. And he's sitting there just stretching it, and it's like, punch it. Huh? Punch it. I was like, ow. Like, it's oobleck.
Love that for Jeremy. Good for him.
I like